Here's the truth about this one thing, side hustle, the business or the side hustles can fail. Now, why is this important? Here's the key. No marketing, no sales. Simple as that. Okay, how good the product or service is. If people don't know that it exists, they're not going to come to you buy insurance. So that's why in this video, I want to break down all the different strategies that you need in order to do this, but it's too late. The best product doesn't win, the best marketer does. That's why if you ever look at people who write a book, it takes them so long to write the book, right? But you got to sell it. And that's the thing. That's why they call it a best-selling book. Whatever you do, you need to spend more time actually marketing it. And there are so many different ways you can do it. You can market by using organic, you can market using paid advertising, you can market using joint ventures and partnerships, you can market when it comes to doing affiliate marketing, you get your people to actually promote your things for you. When you do that, that's when you have a much bigger advantage because now you have other people promoting your products and services for you. Your friends and family are not your audience. I see so many people, and a friend of mine just did this recently. He launched his first business and they put it into our group, say, go and follow my page. But we actually don't want our friends and family to follow our page. We want our buyers to follow our page. We want people who have an interest in that thing that we have to offer. And that's why it's always important to keep talking about the solution to the problem, right? The more the solution that you provide, the more people know that what you do, the more likely people are going to buy that product or service. So we need to get to new people. And again, one of the best ways to do this is to use paid advertising. So you can actually spend a little bit of money on Facebook and say, I only want to show this to people. Let's say you have a weight loss product. I only want to show this to people to understand that they need to lose weight, for example. Or maybe you want to target businesses. We can put something on social media, like you probably see a lot of my ads on social media, because you can have something where when people hit your page, if you start showing that person more advertisements of your business. Also, you need to tell the story of what your business does. People don't buy what you do, but they buy why you do it. The most important part of this is to make sure that you're communicating to your audience or your viewers what it is that you're solving and why you're solving it. You tell the story of why you've started the business in the first place. For example, a lot of you, if you attended any of our live events, you know that for me in school, they didn't teach you financial education. They didn't teach you how to invest in real estate. They didn't teach you how to become wealthy. You have to figure that stuff out by yourself. Then I started to realize that there was formal education and self-education. And I realized that every time I would invest in mentors and teachers, then I would actually start to make more and create more wealth. This is one of the reasons why we have an education company. But from doing that, we know that we have a lot of partners that come from the education company as well. So but this is why for a lot of you attend any of our events and without partner with me, these are some of the reasons. Again, it's not what you do, it's why you do it. See, marketing is not just ads. It's everything. It's your brand. It's how you appear. It's how people perceive you. It's how people see you. It's your trust. It's your credibility. It's how you put yourself out there as well. Like, what are you known for? When people come to you and they say your name, they say your business, what's the first thing that comes to mind? And I think a lot of this is staying on top of mind. And so that's why everything that you do, like for me, it's all about business, entrepreneurship, and also investing. These are the top three things that I do. And so everything I talks about that. Therefore, I attract a lot of business partners. I attract a lot of investment deals. I get early allocation into a lot of the deals, into the companies I invest in. I get to meet incredible people, network. This is all part of your message. And that's what we call the MMM, your message to market match. You're not broke, you're just not seen. A lot of times when people say, John, I don't have the money, a business not making money. Well, the reason why it's not making money is because people don't know you. Because people don't know you, people don't come to you. And people don't come to you, then they can't buy your products and services. That's the whole point of marketing. That's why I said at the start of this, whatever you're doing on the side, the most important thing out of everything, people think sales is the most important. No, marketing is the most important. Why? Because how are some people going to buy things from you if they don't even know that you exist? You see, that's the key. And this is the biggest secret is that if you unlock this, I promise you, everything changes around it. And the key to making this work as well is, again, consistency, putting your message out there. What do you stand for? Using all the different marketing strategies and also media, right? Paid media, not just social media, but, getting a book, getting on podcasts, doing stage engagements. When I fly around the world, that's why I'm in the airport right now, about to fly off. Consistency beats talent every single time. You see, you don't have to be the best at something. You just have to do these little things every single time. For example, when I started, again, in my real estate company, one thing that I always do was I would call people and I would negotiate and I would practice every single day. And I would knock on people's doors and I would say, hey, what are you working on right now? How can I help support you? And every time someone would give me an objection, I would actually get them to give me more objections. Why? So then I can create a whole list of all these negotiations. And that's why I was able to create a multi-million-pound property portfolio, because I was able to find out what people's problems were, and I could actually see some of the things and some of the biggest objections that would give me all the time. So this is why it's not about having the talent, it's about having consistency every day. And again, if you're putting yourself out there, if you're marketing, it's having the consistency to upload videos. I mean, look, I'm just literally on the way to the airport. Pretty quiet right now, but it doesn't matter what you're doing. What matters is that you make the time for it. And if you do that, promise you, everything changes. Because why? You're doing the things that other people are not willing to do, and that's why the product results. See, marketing creates leverage, and leverage creates freedom. So as I'm talking to you right now, I have all my marketing out there that's already going out without me having to physically be there. So I just create this video once, and I can put it on mine, and then it works for me over and over again. Think of a piece of video, a piece of content, kind of like a asset. What is an asset? Asset is something that you put money into your pocket, whereas a liability, it takes money out of your pocket. And this is why it's so important to always focus on the leverage of the things that are done. So that's why I urge you all to just keep putting things out there. Even if you're you might not even want to do a video. You might want to do a blog. You might want to write something. Now, of course, you can use the power of artificial intelligence to help you do that. So these are some of the best ways to really start creating something where you can put yourself out there and people know that you exist, because that is leverage. You create the thing once and it works for you over and over and over again. You're competing with a lot of noise. That's why you have to be loud. You see, the whole point of marketing, if you don't grab that person's attention in the first 3 seconds, then they're gone. So the key to this is to stop the scroll in order to start the sale. And that's why it's so important, is to think about all the hooks. In fact, a lot of the times when you're creating content, stop just randomly creating content. Actually start, the thing you should be starting first is the title. And then once you've got the title, you design the thumbnail. Once you design the thumbnail, then you design the points. Once you design the points, then you film the video. And once you film the video, now you've got an order in which you can actually shoot it. And that's why, for me, every time I create a lot of content, that's the exact same process that I use. And the whole idea of this is to grab that attention, so then you stop that spur. Money follows attention. So just go where the money is, whether it's YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. But the key here is to always make sure that you are getting in front of people. And that's the whole thing. If you're a side hustle, but you don't have anyone going to your shop and you don't have a business where you can actually earn income, then your business will fail. So that's why the number one most powerful lesson, as you've heard all the way through this video, is to actually start marketing. Now, if you know anybody who's starting a business, who's just starting out, but maybe they're not getting the attraction that they need, forward them this video. And also, we're running a lot of live events all around the world. If you click the link around this video, you can register, and we have a lot of events happening all around the world. That's why I'm always in hotel rooms, seeing my flights all the time. And also, if you have any questions, leave a question below and make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'll be creating new videos on how to start marketing and also monetizing fast. Go ahead right now, and also check out this video here.